he's not a spring chick. He's, I guess he's only 28, so he's the guy I think you definitely want in your team, and I know that you appreciate his talent, so you probably agree.
Yeah, that's the other thing is there's guys that to me are easy targets to let go. There's also guys that are easy targets to restructure because you trust them. They're while some of them had some injury problems, it wasn't to the magnitude of like you can't trust them health wise. Um, Van Ginkel, Justin Jefferson, certainly, some sort of restructure on him. Brian O'Neill, I've done this a few times, I think, with Brian O'Neill, but still young enough, still a guy who plays through some injuries, still a big enough part of your team to where you can restructure and get some room with him as well. The fascinating one will be guy coming up that you're probably going to mention is TJ.
Yep.
I'm on the fence with what to do with him. I don't know if the Vikings are or not, but to me, he's not producing at an elite tight end level. And if he's not, do you want to keep paying him that way?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, part of it was, I mean, we talked about this last week, and don't know how erroneous it is or not, where they changed things up at the quarterback position for JJ to take less, throw less passes across the middle just because, and reduce his need to have to process. I don't know that was written about in the past few weeks, and TJ was affected by that. So I think he's still got the talent, but I don't know if it's at the number that he comes in at. I think over time he has that first season he came in and wowed everybody when they traded for him from Detroit. And it's us, there's injury and there's just production has been going down since then. So this is a really concerning one, don't you think?
Well, it's concerning in that unlike the other guys I mentioned, where I wouldn't bat an eye to restructure or maybe kick some money down the road. I don't know if I want to kick money down the road on TJ. I think he's too good, to just get rid of and cut and take dead money on a guy that can still help you. But I remember at some point last year asking O'Connell, I was like, for lack of a clear, just basically said, where are the easy throws to TJ? Where because that's what we went into the season thinking, TJ is going to lean on the tight ends. He's going to go to Chicago, and those tight ends are going to get 10 balls between the two of them, and it didn't happen, and it just kept being like JJ having these hard throws and JJ being wild, and it was like, where are there isn't an analyst alive who hasn't when a quarterback opens with a short throw go, well, that's a good confidence builder. Like, where were those throws? And O'Connell basically said, yeah, I agree, and we got to work on that. And it's like, it's like, God, KO, if an idiot like me can figure it, is asking that question, you should have had it figured out, a long time ago.